What's cooking?
What's going on, man?
Not bad, not bad.
You just get him back home?
Huh?
You just get him back home?
Yeah, I went with, I was just visiting one of my supermodel girlfriends up there in L.A., Hollywood. I think she's a famous actress, an Academy Award winner, and one of them things. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
No, yeah. Did you hear about what's going on?
I did. And you know what? I'll tell you, all my viewers, what's going on. You're what's going on. All my viewers, all the viewers on Exploring with Nug, all the viewers on the other guys whose YouTube channel. I don't remember that guy, the big heavy guy. Him. So, what has happened? Well, let's go backwards a little bit. Let's go back 2.5 years. When I went to New York, when I was hell bent on finding whoever it was that the body that was in the trunk of that 1972 Lincoln Town Car, black in color. I did a bunch of videos. When we found the car, when we found it, when we positively identified that car by a steering wheel, exclusive to your make and model car, and the lower dashboard, also exclusive to that year, make, and model. And it was exactly where I parked it 50 years ago in 17 feet of water, right under the 59th Street Bridge. Called the cops, even recovered a bone. Called the cops, told them the whole story, nobody listened. I went to the Queens DA's office, they had a little bit of interest in it, and they went, we don't care about no mafia guy from 50 years ago. That's basically what I read into it. They blew me off. So, what did I do? Called the FBI. With this phone, hello FBI? Hi, you've reached the FBI. Press 1 if you, I mean, I was on the friggin' stupid answer, the what do you call that? What do you call it?
Voicemail.
That was it?
Automated.
Automated system, like when you call your bank up. And they're giving me the freaking whole thing, and I'm typing stuff. I had my daughter, thank God I got my daughter, I don't know how to do all that shit. And nothing, zero, blowing me off. There's video of the car underwater, my story, everything, they just blew it off. And we're not talking about just any jerk off criminal back in the 70s. We're talking about Roy DeMeo gave me that car. Joey Bikini gave me that car. Those two gave me that car. And then we learn by one of my viewers, Thomas Steves, who it was. He figured out the only one it could have been that went missing in September 1974 was Nicholas Maschuci. So now I'm armed with not only do I don't know what body was in that trunk of that car, but now we have a name. And so it's unbelievable. So this is what happened.
Yeah, there's new interest now, right?
Yeah, well, what's this? So now there's new interest because about 1 million views in 3 or 4 YouTube channels have seen me on there, have seen the divers, seen everything, because everything in this story was videotaped times 3 cameras. So, this is an unbelievable story. So now, I got an email from a detective, John, what's his name?
John Fabula.
John Fabula.
Sergeant
John Fabula. I did a little looking into him. He was a patrol sergeant, and he just now, I think it was in February, got promoted to detective sergeant. Now, don't forget, the only reason this is happening is because what?
Because there was more interest in the past.
How much interest was it in pounds?
A ton of.
In pounds, ton. A ton is what? 2,500 pounds. That's a lot of interest. So now this guy is getting inundated. Request, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And boom, this guy has now opened up a case. And he says, okay, I gotta get the file. The files are in the archives. Don't forget, it's 50 years old. This happened before this detective was even born. That's where this happens. And so now he sends me another email that he got a ton of requests, no doubt, due to all the million people that was probably outraged. Because I had the victim's daughter, Fran, on my YouTube channel many times. Fran was 16 years old when her father went missing, when her father got in the car and drove off, and there's a bunch of details I could tell you about that. And then the police just ignoring her. They don't want to work the case because police and FBI hate mobsters. I've worked with them, drug dealers, they hate them. They love to see them get shot. They call them misdemeanor homicides in New York City. It's a misdemeanor. One wise guy getting whacked by another. They don't really care. So, but you know, anyway, so now this detective is telling me now he needs a month to review all of the records concerning Nicholas Maschuci and his disappearance. Now, this is according to Fran, who I knew for about a year. And some of the evidence that she has clearly points to her brother. And I did a video on him. If you go back, you'll see his face. I tried to locate him. I sent him emails. I sent him a letter. Hey, you're being accused by your sister of murdering your father. I want your side of the story. Ignored me. So, that puts this is like such a screenwriter couldn't come up with this kind of story. So anyway, now they're going balls ass. This detective now is going balls ass. And if you guys would like to send him an email, he's in the Kearny, New Jersey Police Department. What's his name? Sergeant John Fabula. Send him an email, a voicemail, soup him up, say thank you for trying to close this case out. I mean, it went from a cold case to where it always has been a cold case. Nicholas Maschuci was declared dead in 1981. So he's dead. It's the homicide now, And as far as I'm concerned, I said everything that I needed to say. I will interview him. I will be interviewed by him. And the thing that's a little scary is there is no such thing as the statute of limitation on a homicide. So I'm leaving myself open. Why am I doing that? I don't know. There's something not right up there. But anyway, there's only one thing left to do. And that's to pull that car. Okay, if you look at this car here, can you get a wide shot of this car? So this car is a full-size car. I'm guessing it's like 17 feet long. The Lincoln Town Car was 19 feet long. So if you stood this car on its end, that's where that car lays and has been laying for 50 years. Just go and pick it up. And I am sure that the dashboard that's made out of vinyl and foam rubber, which was sitting on the river bed right by the door along with the steering wheel. Now, how is it possible that little dashboard this big, foam, stayed there for 50 years? And I think there's like 270 bones in the human body. So all they have to do, there's only one thing for that detective to do, is to pull that car out, send divers down in first, look around, and then pull that car out, and then they have this big vacuum thing that the FBI has. And they pull up the sand, and it filters whatever it gets sucked up. That's what they need to do. The other thing that we'll be looking for, we know what kind of clothes he was wearing when he went missing, because Fran dressed him. We also know that Nicholas Maschuci had a glass eye. I'm looking for the glass eye. We knew he had white patent leather shoes, a white belt, So, I mean, the daughter would dress him. She was a real daddy's girl. And let's get some closure for her. She's not a monster, you know? I mean, I take my hat off to you, Detective Fabula. I take my hat off to you. You're doing what nobody else wanted. The DA's office in Queens didn't want it. The squad in the 114th, they didn't want it. The FBI, they didn't want it. And the other thing is, I forgot to say, I called the Kearny Police Department. And they said squad or whatever, 3 detectives, this detective, that. I left messages on all 3 of those detectives. This is before John got on up there. And nobody even called me back. I went to the media in New Jersey. They didn't want it. Nobody wanted to do anything. All you gotta do is go there with a crane, pick it up, put it down, search what's left of the car, and then it's on the bottom. And I believe in my heart of hearts that human remains will be found. Fran has her DNA in the DNA database, law enforcement database. Any other questions you guys got? Okay, so I mean, kudos to the Kearny Police Department, and thank you so much, John. I'm looking forward to talking to you when you get done reading the file. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe, do all those other things, because you don't get, let's talk about these other YouTubers, these criminal mafia guys. They don't know shit. This is a story that's ongoing from September 1974 to now. Look, where can you get that? The answer is nowhere but here. See you on the next one. And remember, guys, hear my story before it's everybody's story.